AviationPros.com is the portal website for AMT, Airport Business, and Ground Support Worldwide magazines. Visit daily for breaking news, industry blogs, and insightful articles from our magazine's editorial team. And don't forget to sign up for our publication's daily e-newsletters. It's all at AviationPros.com.
Hello and welcome to another edition of the Aviation Pros podcast. I'm Joe Petrie, Editorial Director for the Endeavor Aviation Group. Improving accessibility has been a major effort for airports for a long time, but technology is opening the door to more innovative solutions to free up travel for all. San Luis Obispo County Regional Airport is embracing a technological solution for visually impaired travelers by offering a mobile app service, Aira, to help them navigate the terminal and interact with self-service kiosks. I recently spoke with Airport Deputy Director Courtney Pene about this program and how the airport is taking steps to improve the passenger journey for the visually impaired. All right, Courtney. Well, thank you very much for speaking with me today. Really appreciate it. I found this really interesting piece of news of what you guys are doing. Tell me a little bit about how the Aira service works and what the specific features does it offer visually impaired passengers at the airport?
Absolutely. So Aira is an app that's free to download. Just go to your app store, whether it be Android or Google or even Apple. You can download it for free for individuals. Specifically at the airport, we are subscribers and Aira partners, which, so we contribute financially so that our passengers can use the services for free while they're at SBP. There is a geo fence that is built around the airport. So as soon as you come onto airport property, individuals who have Aira, a notification pops up that says Aira is an app that's available to passengers, and then from there you can, use it as you choose.
And tell me, what was the decision made to partner with Aira, and what were the main considerations in selecting this service for visually impaired passengers?
So the decision to partner with Aira for our passengers was very intentional. There are 40 different airports in the United States that are current Aira partners, and really the decision was made intentionally so that we would become an affiliate with someone who was also using them. So, for example, Phoenix Sky Harbor is a Aira partner, and so when passengers board from San Luis Obispo, they can go to Phoenix, and that Aira will be a service offered there. Or when individuals go from Phoenix Sky Harbor to SBP, it's a service offered. So it's really a daisy chain and it offers a continuity for passengers that they can keep using from airport to airport. So that's really why we chose this. Like I said, Ira's over. Ira has over 40 different partners. So whether you go to Phoenix, whether you go to LAX, whether you go to Portland or Seattle or any of the 8 major hubs that we fly to are all partners. So again, it offers that continuity of service for our passengers, whether you're arriving at SPP or departing from SPP.
So tell me, what's the process for visually impaired passengers to access and use the Aira service at the airport? Is there a designated area or assistant point for them with visual interpreters?
So there is a geofence. When we subscribe to be an Aira partner, we designate the area for the airport. So as soon as the individuals come onto airport property and within that geofence, they receive a notification that says this accessibility service is offered to them. So what individuals would do is that they would actually press their screen and it would open the app. And then if they choose to connect with a visual interpreter, it does that for them.
So tell me then, what training and qualifications do the visual interpreters have who will be providing assistance with the Aira service?
With reference to training and qualifications for visual interpreters by Aira, that's something that Aira provides to them specifically. There isn't specific training as it relates to SVP or any of the other airport partners that Aira connects with. When passengers use the app on their phone, it actually opens up the camera on the other end so that they can hold up their camera and visual interpreters can see exactly what they're seeing so that they can say, hey, if you walk 40 feet ahead of you and turn to the right, there will be the baggage claim. Or if you keep walking forward 10 steps, there will be the TSA entrance. So there is an exact specific training to SBP. It's really the camera provides the eyes and ears for the visual interpreters to see exactly what the passengers see.
Are there any limitations or restrictions on the type of assistant that Aira service can provide to the visually impaired passengers at the airport?
The answer to that would be no. So the visual interpreters can help passengers, process to the airport. They can help them board and deplane the aircraft. They can visual interpreters can also, help individuals if they go to the restaurant, which is the Spirit of St. Louis at SBP, or if they want to check in their bags, if they're going to a ticket kiosk. Visual interpreters can really help the passenger experience from start to finish.
And how is the airport informing visually impaired passengers about the availability of this service? Is there a communication strategy in place or a certain way that you're looking to go lurk out to this passenger group?
Great question. That was kind of my question to Ira as well. When we first engaged with them, they said, "Oh, we're in over 40 different airports. We're in 100 different college and universities throughout the United States. We're in every single Starbucks, every single Kroger grocery store, every single Target." And I thought, how come I didn't know that? But I'm not looking, and so it's one of those catches. But Ira does partner with the American Federation of the Blind to help, connect those individuals who are specifically looking for that service. We specifically reached out to several different nonprofits within the county to help them notify, their membership of the Ira service. Specifically, SBP has, done press releases. Um, We've done social media pushes to help notify our followers of the service. In short time, we will be doing a spotlight with our local press media as well to help really share the services of accessibility that SPP does provide to our region.
And how's SBP measuring the success and effectiveness of IRA service in supporting the visually impaired passengers?
So each month, Ira actually provides a report to the airports that are their partners to help them show or to so they can see, how often or not often the service is actually used. When we first became partners, people asked, "Well, how many visually impaired passengers do you have?" And the question was, or the answer was, we didn't know. But if it helps even one individual, then it's definitely worth becoming a partner because we really SPP is, our goal is to become a welcoming airport that is inclusive for everyone and to really encourage air transportation for all. And so this is, again, an intentional step for us and trying to make that possible.
Now, is this IRA service available in all parts of the airport, or are you looking at other ways to collaborate or expand this service for broader accessibility with airport based businesses?
Good question, Joe. Thank you. So, IRA is available to passengers all throughout the airport, whether you're in the parking lot, to the restaurant, to our FBO, which is ACI Jet. They have the ability now for their passengers using private charter to also use IRA. Everything from airport businesses. Some people asked about our aviation schools. Those are all places where people can access IRA.
And now, by having this service available, are there any costs associated with providing it free to users at the airport, or how is the airport covering these expenses?
Right. So the airport is covering the expenses. There is a subscription fee to us. Again, we think it's very nominal in order to provide a better service for our passengers. For individuals who are, on airport property, whether you're boarding your aircraft, deplaning an aircraft, or even just driving in via, an Uber Lyft taxi. Again, that's all free for passengers, and it makes the customer experience more enhanced, and that's our goal.
And now, the airport, how are you ensuring that the staff members are aware and trained to assist visually impaired passengers who may be helping someone that may be using this IRIS service?
Thanks for the question, Joe. So our staff has all received training on IRA and just raising broader awareness. It's not something that necessarily our staff, assists with. It's really if someone has a service, already on their phone downloaded, then the individual is empowered to choose it if they so choose. We do have different marketing efforts in the airport to advertise it. So if people don't hear about an Aira service by any means of our communications, they can see the sign and perhaps help a family member or a friend as they process through SBP.
Wonderful. Well, thank you. Very interesting to learn about this program that you guys are utilizing it and this app, and really can't wait to hear about more success you're seeing in the future with this.
Thank you so much for your time and letting us share our story. And like I said, you know, creating an airport that's welcoming to all is really the intention going forward. And we want to have that inclusive environment. So if we can provide this to our passengers, then that's one more step in making air transportation for all.
Thanks for listening to today's podcast. For more information on the best practices in enhancing ADA accessibility in your airport, make sure to check out our website, AviationPros.com. I'm Joe Petrie. We'll catch you next time.